Okay, we're going to go over what kind of scales you can use with chromatic mediant shifts. I haven't listed every minor scale here, but pretty much any scale, any minor chord in of itself is neutral. So you could literally choose whatever scale you see fit for the situation. So this is when there's no other chords except a minor chord that makes it neutral. Again, you don't really know what key it's in if it's neutrally just that minor chord. So we're going to take C minor and run through some scales you can use. I haven't listed them all here. So there's Aeolian, Dorian, Phrygian, Harmonic minor, Melodic minor, ascending or descending, it doesn't matter. Dorian sharp 4, and Dorian flat 2. If you don't know what those are, that's how they're derived. That's okay. I'll put a link. I think I have a couple of videos on those. And actually, you could use the diminished scale if you really want to. I use it all the time. So let's do a chromatic mediant shift from C minor to E minor, and we'll use Aeolian on each shift. Every time we shift, so C Aeolian, E Aeolian. Okay, that's pretty straightforward and simple. You're just following the chord. Let's do the same thing and use harmonic minor on both chords. Okay, so we'll do something very similar. So both cases work out fine. Now the interesting thing about Dorian is it's a light and minor scale when you're using other chords like that, and if I chromatic mediately shift but use other chords, it still sounds light. However, if you just use the chromatic mediant shifts by themselves and the Dorian scale like this, just a Dorian over a C minor chord, then a Dorian over an E minor chord, it doesn't sound nearly as light. It's slightly uneasy. So I went to Dorian to A flat from the C minor just to show that it sounds a little bit more unsettling. So a melodic minor, you might have a situation where you want to share these common notes of your melody. So in E flat melodic minor, you have common notes with C minor. So we could do something like this. E flat melodic minor, C minor, E flat melodic minor. So you might run into a situation where you need to harmonize. You can harmonize a melody like that. So Dorian sharp 4. Let's go from C Dorian sharp 4 to E Dorian sharp 4. I'll link that scale in the video. So it gives off the sound of like a flat 5, which is kind of cool. So sorry, that was sloppy. So let's go from C Phrygian to A Dorian sharp 4. You might use it in a manner like this, kind of a. So use whatever sounds good to you. So no matter what minor chord you're using, you could use any of these scales we listed here. And also, I forgot to point out, you could actually use the chromatic scale. So let me do a sequence like G minor, chromatic scale, G minor, B minor, chromatic scale, chromatic mediant shift, D minor, chromatic scale, F minor. Now let's just stay in F minor. So let's actually end this. So I'm going to stop here. Okay. So you can use the chromatic scale as well. There's so many scales you can use. I didn't use the Dorian flat too, and there's other. I didn't use other scales that fit like the diminished scale. And there's so many scales. I just listed some that you can use, and I'll link the ones that I have listed in the video and in the end here. So, all right, let's move on to the next topic.